Another beautiful day, Daytona Beach, Florida. I just came out of the homeless correlation. Actually, I'm sorry, not the homeless correlation. Uh, it's Halifax Urban Ministries, a soup kitchen down here. Had a very nice meal. Pizza again. Yes, yeah. I'm lactose intolerant, so I pulled all the cheese off. Got a nice cigar off a gentleman. A couple of them for a quarter. You know, gotta share the love out here in the street. Again, I'm trying to quit smoking, that's why I didn't buy a whole pack. You can actually probably get 20 of these for like $1 something. I'm gonna go pick up these nicotine gum I have over at pharmacy waiting for me. My doctor called him in, very nice gentleman. Let's see what else we got planned for today. I gotta get rid of this bucket. I got a load in the bucket in the back, so I gotta get rid of that. I spent the night at Darian's last night. She's definitely a very, very bubbly individual, and I enjoy my time with her. I cherish it. Really don't got much planned for today, you know. See what kind of conflict we can go stir up. You know, I don't intentionally look for conflict, but it seems to follow me, especially with my history. As you can tell, I'm a fighter. You know, I got the scars. I'm willing to, you know, lay down my life for my family and my loved ones. I don't have no qualm with, no problem with dying, but I don't intentionally seek death. Like I said, my family's, you know, pretty much taking care of their own, so I don't have a cause to die for, you know. So there's, you know, they're not in jeopardy. Right now, I don't feel like I'm in jeopardy. I got no warrants. Actually, I do have a warrant. Alabama. Don't tell nobody. Disorderly conduct. I actually caught when I got out of prison. I was catching the bus down, and I had a little bit of a psychotic episode in Mobile, Alabama, and I wouldn't leave the bus station. I actually just went up in the employees' lounge, tried to chill. You know, they called an ambulance, and the police came. They strapped me down to a gurney. Took me to the hospital, shot me full of narco, even though I didn't have any drugs in my system. I don't know, like against my will. It was a really awful experience. I think one of the guys started speaking Creole to me. It freaked me the F out. And then, you know, I just thought I was in like virtual reality. So I tried to hop in a security van that was running. The guards tackled me. Tried to run me off again, gave me another chance. I wouldn't leave. I was in Mobile. I didn't know where the hell I was. I was nowhere near the bus station at that time. So the police eventually took me to jail for disorderly conduct. I just lost track of time, man. I think they told me I was only in there for 24 hours, but man, it felt like weeks, yo. Just, but you know, being locked up is definitely. I actually was staying at Darian's house. She has a roommate, and the roommate keeps birds, big macaws. She's got about 3 or 4 of them, and I just look at these macaws, man, and they, you know, they were postured. They postured up, you know, put his wings up, and looked at me, bent his head down, you know, like a dog is getting ready to fight, and I could just see the hate and the contempt in that bird's eyes, and when he just started, you know, cawing, and I could just feel his pain, and I wanted to just, you know, just set him free. So, like a lion in a cage, a bird is not meant to be in a cage. It's meant to fly. It's born to fly, not to be in a cage, to be plucked at, and stuff like that. So, I really do feel for animals and you know, prisoners alike. It's very upsetting to me to see any type of creature in a cage. That's why, you know, I'm not a big fan of SeaWorld, unless they're, you know, rehabilitating the animals. Definitely believe in rehabilitation. Prison is not a great place for rehabilitation. Believe me, it's more of a place to go and learn more tricks of the trade and to further your criminal career. But not everybody goes there to do that. You know, I met guys that have been doing, you know, 3-4 consecutive life sentences. I've met murderers. I've met people that were part of the Enron crash. You know, I've I've met CEOs, I've met millionaires, I've met rapists, I've met all types of people, and I feel like I can relate to just about anybody to some point in their lives, and it's just it's very humbling, and I'm just so thankful to be free right now. Got some children over here at the ministry come to eat today. I do feel bad for them. I remember as a kid I was very self-conscious. I came from a very poverty-stricken family, and I remember just like going to school. We had like this old '89 Ford Mustang, and I'd go to school, and my parents just tossed the trash in the back, like snacks. weren't very hygienic. I'm actually a little bit OCD now. I like to take care of things, even though my car is kind of looking like got some trash down there, just a little bit. But I remember getting out of the car, man, at elementary school, and just kicking out like trash, and I'm looking around for my friends, and I'm throwing the trash back in the car, like so embarrassed. So I know the kids don't, they don't want their friends to know that they got to eat at the correlation, and I feel really bad for anybody that has to come here. Like I said, I don't come here unless I got to. I get food stamps, but sometimes it's just I don't have a stove or a refrigerator, so I'm working out of microwaves and cans, and it's just really tough right now. I spoke with Darian. I talked earlier about that visit to Key West. Maybe this weekend, possibly. I got to talk to my relative. He may have a room for us, and to stay down there. So we'll just share the cost to go down to Key West. That would be a nice little fun trip. Go down there, see the homeless scene, see there might be work down there. There may or may not. Key West is a little bit smaller, but it's definitely a fun town. And once you've lived on the coast your whole life, you've seen a little bit of everything. You get a lot of visitors coming down here from out of state, and so you get to enjoy the experiences, the salt life. It's definitely a fun experiences to always be had at the beach. You're always going to meet some beautiful individuals from all over the world, and just get to share life, share love and liberty. So I just want to say, everybody, thank you guys for watching, man. Go hug your children for me today, because I'm unable to hug mine. Go tell your parents they love you. You love them. I can't find my mother at all, so go tell your mother you love her. If mine was here, I'd tell her I love her. And just want to thank you guys, everybody, for watching. You guys have a great day.